She took her back in Bokuto. Yesterday, as I was watching the little confusion babble that shit about they called them FINCH. And I forgot to ask someone, but I was listening this morning, and this is FINCH. So look, I told you, every word, there is an American band. Every word. Let me clean this down, lens. Fine, now I can read it. Okay, here is an American band. See, every word. I'm sure that is the word FINCH. And if it is, they want to see the etymology. E-T-Y-M-M-G-Y. One day someone else came in the room and said, hey, does anyone in here know how to spell etymology? I'm not that good of a speller. I'm the only one who knew how to spell it, and I said E-T-Y-M-O-L-O-G-Y. You know? I know how to spell that. I mean, I know how to spell a whole lot of other shit, but I know how to spell etymology, and everyone was kind of shocked. Isn't that something? They live in the house with me, and they don't even know. They don't know anything. But I know they, precious, hey, Bobby, let's move on. I want to see what the word means. What they are saying about him. I see bird before I saw anything. It is a common European bird, the crowley, Old English fine finch. From Proto, still German, FINCH, finch. Cognates below German and Middle Dutch. Look at that word. Dutch, fink, almost like wink. High German, finko, or finko, fink. Perhaps. And then, like an imitation with the word TIV of the bird's note. Compare written pent, somebody, finch, United States, penka, whatever that is. It will take me everywhere, here, there, and everywhere. Sometimes I like to just fly out in cyberspace. I like to just fly out on words, you know. I have so many tabs up here, you know, to just fly out and just go from this word to that word and that word to that word and back to this word and back over. Just play with words. That's all I can do. I mean, that's not all I can do, but I really like to do that. Now, in German, fink. The word finch is fink. Because they kept saying, oh, they're trying to call him a bitch. It sounds like it, you know, but they use finch instead of bitch. And it is a European bird, which this is some stupid shit, you know, they put together because Aleister Crowley showed them how to play games with words. And even other shit. If you go to a dictionary of etymology, see who wrote it. I bet it is a pink man. And go and get books on astrology and astro some shit and horoscope. And you will see a pink man name. So I want this word right here, think, and I don't know why they don't have it. Well, I can get it from this page. Let's see, the etymology of think. A rat think. That's what they were calling him. So he played the role of a rat think. He is a judge, right? In a sense of way, judge is part of the government, right? And you say rat in Hebrew, you are saying no good government. How about that? And they called him a think. Teen slang, see, rat, think. I saw the United States, see? He is frivolous. Wow. Frivolous. Or dissolute person. Originally a finch. See, finch. Go back to that shit. Told you. Full circle. The German, where they come from, one word will take you back to another anyway. There's what makes it full circle. The German word also had a sense of informal. Compare stool pigeon. Whoa. Are they calling me a stool pigeon? That's fine, motherfucker. I'll be a pigeon, but you are a pink motherfucking pig. How about that? You are a pig that keeps going on and on and on. And I will not be your tool. No, you're motherfucking fool. You called him a FINCH because you knew I would find his ass. You knew I saw it anyway. You knew I would. Because you know what I would do before I do it. You nasty pig-on bastard. And that E right there. I can't even think of a word to start with E but empty. So you empty bastard you. See? Even the music came off of your empty ass. It needed to have something to fill that empty fucking space. So you got a little tune. The other theory, see? Theory. That's all they do is think. It was a think motherfucker that did this shit. Traces it to pinks. You pink motherfuckers. Short for Pinkerton agents. Ooh. The private police was hired to break up the 1892 Homestead strike. See, I told you there's just so much to learn about these bastards. I hate to do that. I like to do my own shit. But then I have itchy ears for what the fuck they are doing, you know? So I want to know. What the fuck is an 1892 Homestead strike? Do they teach this shit in school? I don't think so. That one's for you. I'm going to take down the game for a minute. The only thing to do on Facebook is to play games. No, I want to know about this, but I need to know about these first. Detective Agency. National Detective Agency is a private security guard and detective agency established in the United States by already the AL. And they have it going this way and that way. That is the history of the motherfuckers. Then they have an operational risk, management, and security. You see what's in security? That's why they call themselves security. Because they deal with internet technology. Tell you your shit is secure. Yeah, secure from everybody else but your bitch ass about us. So this is where you can go and look at the word they use. What the fuck is it? Right there. They say they are the most trusted United States. What else did they say? I saw that trusted word first. With over 160. Funny. 6 and 7. 6 and 1 and 7. That's just funny. Ears, see, because they are on your motherfucking ears of an experience. Pinkerton, which means 10, which means 10, where I come from, 10 means perfection. It means it is done. Like, no, it means completion. The number 7 means perfect. And you know, I probably said it meant perfection, but it does not. It means perfect. No, it means perfection. It does not mean perfect. It means perfection. The number 7. Because that is the act of perfecting things that, you know, you do in such a stupid way. Pinkerton is the most United States corporate, and that's the word rat. And right after rat is the word 8. Here's the word corp, like you are dead. Because you are. And they are also operational risk management agency is the United States is a faggot. Want to learn more? Nope. Not right now. Maybe later I will learn more, maybe. So I will now to get to the 1892 Homestead strike to see what is going on. I want to go and, you know what, actually not, I want the fuck is this? Perkiston men leaving a barge after the surrender during the Homestead Strike. The Homestead Strike was organized and purposeful, a harbinger of the type of strike which will mark the facts and summary. History.com. Images for hold on. No, he wants to take his fucking time. The Homestead Strike, also known as the Homestead Steel Strike. Oh, and that's funny. My granny's last name is Steel. Was an industrial lookout and strike which began on June 30th, 1892, culminating in a battle between strikers and private security agents on July 6, 1892. Why does this ring a bell? Something happened. Hold on. I am black. No, this year, 1892, it kept taking, my mind kept going to, Octavius cattle, So I had to go into the machine, and pull up the file, the folder to see, but this was after Cattle's death, They killed him in 1871. And this is 1892. But for some reason, I don't know why he kept coming up. Oh, maybe he's trying to come in or something. Okay. Anyway, the battle was one of the most serious. That is my name. My name Barua. It means serious-minded. And there's the United States right there with me. And also, there is us. It was the United States' most serious disputes in United States labor history. Second on the Battle of some Blair Mountain, the dispute occurred at the Homestead Steel Works in the Pittsburgh area town of Homestead, Pennsylvania, between the Amalgamated Association of Iron. Remember, that was Ironside. Wow. Of iron and steel workers, the AA and the Carnegie Steel Company, and the Chicago. The final result was a major defeat of the Union and a setback for the efforts to unionize steelworkers. Wow. No matter what they do, even to their own, you can't even go to fucking work for them, and they treat you like fucking shit. These people, Perkiston agents, established in the United States by this Allen. I want to see Allen who. They are Pinkerton in 1850. Oh, it was established. He is a Pinkerton. Okay. Now, I have that. Let's see if I can get the etymology of a Pinkerton. I'm not really good at typing with one hand. And it's hard for me to look down, even when my fingers are on the keys. If I look down just to see, the keys as I type, just to look down and see the keys as I type. If I need the F, I look everywhere and cannot find it because it's under my goddamn finger. Isn't that something? Urban Dictionary. I'll go here first. A male of white, ain't no white. That bitch is not white. A male of pink. Decent, who possesses an acute sexual interest in Japanese women or Asian women in general. See also yellow fever. I came across the word yellow from the word JEL. That was in someone's last name. A pink male, Asian. Oh, he has a fetish for Asian women. Will often try to justify his racist preference by expressing an interest in Japanese culture. May have an accompanying interest in anime, manga, or the like. A Pinkerton, huh? May also make such claims to be Asian at heart or similar statements. Pinkertons are generally seen as their gene and all of them middle to upper middle class. So they are from middle to upper middle classes of any political and they have internet technology, targeted individual, but really the word here is it's targeted individual is also CIA backwards because they do not want the people to know that CIA belongs to the political arena and also police to CPOLI. And then there's a C. All you need is a E to make police. Then the police, they targeted people, and police also targeted themselves with internet technology to go out and target the so-called citizens in America, in the United States. And here is the word Cal, which is short for California. By the way, has 5 Grand Towers. And here we have USA. See, they want to play games. Persuasion of any geographic location, but in larger numbers. There is a con, there is a rat, and they ate it in the United States and Britain. And I am reading it, so I will get my name, Bitina. And then there's the B and the R for Baroa, and then the R in this word, Britain, means I am the real ruler. And no, I won't go into that name. With both of their rich imperialist traditions. And there you go again. They trade, don't they? And when they trade, they do advertising, commercials, and everything, right? And they brainwash you and do some mind control. Even the new flat screen TVs, they can give out lights that you do not even see. And see, I feel like they are playing games with people, like mind fucking people, and this kind of shit is funny to them. If you go, my daughter, she watches just random stuff, just random stuff, and it's really good. And she was watching how the pink people, they do pranks. This one pink guy, it was a prank. He went and he farted in the melanated man's face. And he got his ass whooped. The pink guy got his ass whooped. Yes, he did. But he went and farted in his face, and they want to tell us, oh, these are pranks. And no, they are not. He was going up the ladder, and that is what he was told to do. Like they do when you are initiated into the stupid ass colleges. You go to college, you're supposed to grow up, yet you join some of the stupid ass society, and you gotta act like a stupid ass animal or monkey or child or some stupid shit. But yet you are going to go into college. Fuck you and fuck your college too. And now your fucking traditions with your internet technology is part of the tradition, isn't it? To target individuals, you nasty son of a bitch. S-O-N. Son of a bitch. Now, yeah, you're talking to them bitches in the north. The North American subspecies of Pinkerton may futilely attempt to, so it is futile to justify his sexual justification. So I don't even know why he tries to justify it, because someone says that it is futile, offering bizarre explanation couched in warped logic. I just like girls with light skin and black hair, or Asians just look better to me, ignoring the fact that other races possess such physical traits, while quite often take college Japanese courses in order to further his curious. But anyway, there's the word United States, and I'm sure this is not a good word. Pursuits, United States again. United States here and United States there, so that is 3 times. This man, if he wants to be an Asian, he should not give them an explanation why he wants to date an Asian girl, as long as she is pink. Shit. If my son wants to date an Asian girl, as long as she's melanated, I don't give a fuck. If my son wants to date a girl and she is from Britain, as long as she is melanated, I don't give a fuck. Shit, there are only 2 types of manner. There are only 2 manner of nations in her womb, in Emanita's womb, and that is the melanated man, the unmelanated man. Even in her womb, the unmelanated man came first, and then came us. But if I tell the people of this land that the melanated man came first, the non-melanated man came to inhabit. Understand the word inhabit? They came to live here first. We did not come to live here, we came to play. But that is another movie. In some movies, it probably would take me 1,000 years just to tell you 10 or 15 minutes of the movie if I tell it to you straight up. However, there is someone out there who knows how to write and they can tell you the movie and you can write it out. Maybe we can find someone to play in the movies, you know. And all the money that is made, you guys can have it. I don't need it. I just want us to have another way that we can look at our child and not look at our life the way they gave it to us as a lie. Everything they do, they are attempting to justify their lies, and they attempt to tell us their lies while telling us half truths. And yellow fever, yellow belly ass, there's nothing wrong. And see nothing wrong with this man taking a liking to a Japanese woman as long as she is pink. What is wrong with that? He is pink too. And do you know that today there are melanated men? I'm going to start calling them Pinkertons. And they are all on YouTube and all over the internet, and they will tell you about an Asian female and put the Asian female and she is pink over his own sister. I mean it, over his own sister, and I'm talking about his blood sister, and put her over his mother too. Now if his mother is Asian or his dad is Asian, and he goes for an Asian woman, and one of the parents, the Asian, is pink, he goes for a pink Asian woman. Oh wow. Now he is justified. He does not have to justify it to anyone. Just like if there's a brother and his mom is pink, and he goes for a pink girl, do you think I would say, oh, he's this? No, his mom is pink. Why would he not go for a pink girl? Oh, his dad is pink. Why would he not go for a pink girl? There's nothing wrong with that. If he goes for a melanated girl, there's nothing wrong with that. He does. He has a choice. He has a choice, and I have no problem with that. And that is the rift between Bob Marley and Tosh. Because Tosh doing music and everything, yes, you will see Tosh. He will hang out with them. He might even smoke with them and this and that. Actually, when Tosh was at home, Tosh only did business with them. But Bob Marley, he was a half-breed. You know, his dad was pink and a Jew. And he sacrificed Bob Marley too. He sure did. Bob Marley paid the price for his Jew daddy. So, but Bob Marley, you know, he had a choice, you know, so he married pink and he married melanated. And there was nothing that Tosh can do about that because he was a happy. However, it just made a rift. Somehow, on that level, they could not go to an equal point, you know. So one went one way and one went the other way. And since no one had sold Tosh to the Illuminati, then Tosh was not known much. And Bob Marley, he was sold to the Illuminati, so, you know, everyone knows about Bob Marley, you know. When I found out about him when I was in my early 20s, like maybe 20, 21, something like that. And I never had heard of him, but I did not hear about Tosh until I was introduced for the second time years later to Little Wayne, and then my Abba asked me to let them in, and I did. And I found out that Tosh had been with me since 1988. 1988. He had been with me till he was with me in 1988. There was something. I was going to have my baby. She is a girl, and I was laying in the hallway by myself. They had already taken Alicia out. You know, he was a drug addict and shit. So he rather go and do drugs and do stupid shit while I was in labor. And so one of my entities came to hold my hand, and I thought it was my Abba. But for some reason, when they took my brain cells to show that it is my Abba. I could not see my Abba. But then too, I was in labor, so I didn't think about it. But after my Abba let me in, then he said to me, you remember the night that, well, he said, you unicorn, the night that the two in labor in the hallway, this and another, and you kept saying, Abba, how come I cannot see you? And he said, it because it was me. And I was like, wow. And then it was also him when I had my son, Itanaya, in 1990. He was still around, but I did not let him in until like 2010, somewhere around that time. That's when I let him in. And that's when he began to tell me things about him and Bob Marley. And then we played the game, like the Saints that won in one game. And, the Saints at Hermanville. And that is how he brought in Bob Marley. So now it is Taj Mahal, Bob Marley. And then from those two, we played a game. And then I allow in Haile Selassie. And from Haile Selassie, it was like boom, 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 boom. Wow. The prophet came around that time too. Wow, it was so many up down. Wow, and wow. Those was the best nights of my life, of my child. And I began to soar in my mind and learn this and learn that and learn more of the pineal gland. I even learned a little bit about the helix. I really cannot explain it, but I know how it works. And, it was just a fun time, And then we would soar through the mountains with the knowledge. And while I'm doing the mountains, there will be storms and floods and tornadoes and all kind of shit. And I would just throw that into the mountains, in the oasis. It's fun hanging out with them. It's still fun hanging out with them, but not as fun as it was then, because